I don't know. Well, actually, he popped on where I was down at the fishing area. I don't know if he took the quest or not. He
This
was
is
talking so quick, like I
Corrections
told you,
Bay.
I
I
couldn't.
need you to
I
get
don't know
to
what he
the
was fucking
ship.
saying. I
Yet
really don't.
another set of remains has been unearthed. We need to honor that soldier by giving him a proper
Well, he was
burial.
talking pretty fast of whatever he was talking about, because he was like a lot of, and he didn't seem to. It seemed like his mic was really far away or something. I couldn't quite hear him like I normally do, but I don't really care because I don't know. I just wasn't in the mood to go help somebody do all their quests. Like, go fucking do them yourself. Like you don't need help for your dailies unless the daily requires help. Like some things, like say, like go buy something, visit a friend's shelter, or buy a vending machine item, or visit my camp and say, "Oh, cool, you got a dog now." And then I go to my camp the next day and see that he fucking looted everything. I don't mind if he looted, but he could have fucking asked. He took everything. Fucker. But God bless you, what a bastard. Oh my god! Oh my god! No, no, I don't want that to happen. My friend, not my friend, doesn't even know me. The one guy I'm sub to that I was telling you about, who does food reviews. He's a Canadian from out west. His newest one he's reviewing is Orioles, new Orioles, Selena Gomez. Oh, gross. Selena Gomez, fucking Orioles. I don't even like Selena Gomez. I like Orioles, but not Selena Gomez. She's she's annoying, and I don't like any of those type of people. She used to screw Justin Bieber before Justin Bieber got fucking chickly married. I don't really give a fuck about any of the politics of it, but I will say I don't like that Selena Gomez. She's got like these. She's like really woke, really woke. She's got a lot of problems upstairs too. Not anybody I don't think you care for. He's annoying. There's a lot of people you wouldn't believe how many people in fucking Canada have no fucking use for him. But don't don't get me wrong. There's some people that just love him. Lots of people that love him. But a lot of those people aren't little girls no more. They're growing up and they don't follow him like they used to. I don't give a fuck about him. He doesn't do anything for me. I don't listen to that type of music. All right, I think I'm ready to come and play. Let me see these. Oh, he did do two dailies. Drink Nuka-Cola, collect Nuka-Cola. I don't know what you, I'm on my own path, brother. Well, you're on the fucking highway to hell. That's where you're fucking all that cheating, and all that cheating and glitching. You're not going where I'm going. You're going to be down in hell, and you'll be trying to glitch your way out. It's the only way to go. There's this creepy fucking. There's this creepy video of this chick. It's just a video made. It's not real. It's just a video made. Somebody made it. It's really cool. And this chick, she dies and goes to hell. It's called in hell for 15 minutes. She goes to hell for she's dead for 15 minutes, but they bring her back. But when they bring her back, she starts freaking out because like she was just in hell. She don't want to go back. But it was made like a really low budget. You could tell, like a super low budget, but it was really good and it was freaking creepy. Uh, Probably a lot of the stuff that you probably glitch to get, some of it might disappear the next time you log in. Yeah. I just glitched a fishing shop. I got every call in the game. Nope. Yeah, glitch miss. No, I didn't have no problem. So seriously, when you guys were doing that glitching on the raid, I just sat there and waited till fucking time to go. Alrighty. Yeah, but don't fuck your PlayStation up with not worth it. Mostly when you got all the pretty much all the gear anyway, you don't need to worry about what other people. Cork. Do you need cork? If you do, I can grab you some. I'm going right there to grab a bunch of golf balls. Oh, you said you did your dailies. Oh, sorry, I forgot. You said you did your dailies. Yeah, I always go up to the golf course, the little golf stores right full of golf balls, which are cork. I remember when I was a kid, I seen somebody hit a golf ball and split it right in half, and I grabbed the golf ball. It never looked weird inside. It's almost like putty. Well, that's the difference between you and me. I like the grind. You like the easy way. I don't mind grinding because if I come to this area where the balls are, I can also check on a safe that might have a technical data in it. And if it happens to be a quest where it says Quark, and it happens to be a quest at the same day that says kill a glowing creature, this area is fucking full, just full of fucking glowing creatures. You don't have to go far. But I know what you're saying. I've done it once, and I kind of felt like after I did it, I didn't feel good. Oh, I like to grind. Yeah, like um, it's part of the game. Like it's just, if you do things real quick and or do things like take shortcuts and that, then it's done, and then you have nothing to do, and then you get bored, and then you're like, well, this game's not doing nothing for me anymore. Well, you don't have to go super slow. You don't have to go slow. Like, just, always remember yourself. If you think you're the first on YouTube to put up that you caught all these fish or whatever, I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about like in general, like a person. There's always those turtles and Mr. West Tech that beat you to the punch. Like, you'll never beat them. They probably are already done getting every single fish. I know the one guy on Facebook did, so if he is, then that means that those bigger gamers were done longer than that long time ago. Because like that West Tech guy, how the fuck he clears the boards, I don't know. And he doesn't buy the board; he's clearing the board. And he shows you videos. He's usually with a bunch of people. I'm just like, my hat goes off to you, sir. My hat goes off to you. But he is. He's the one that told you it's 10K. He, and he doesn't have a bad. He just has a normal accent. So if you listen to his videos, you're not going to get all fucking angry in the head. It's not going to be like, yeah, use me in funding the power armor. Power armor. Good to use. Use power armor. That's Turtle. So after a couple minutes of that, I don't want to hear that voice. And it's nothing against him. It's awesome that he can speak a couple languages. But I don't like the power armor. It don't work if you're doing like this. Like, okay, Turtle. Well, that's probably me and because Falling knows him too. Like everybody knows these guys that plays the game. And Falling said he thinks he's like Eastern European, which would be where Arnold's from, like Austria, more going towards the eastern side of Europe, Hungary, get close to those Czech Republic areas.
Looks like it might rain later.
I gotta do that in your teeth.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like that.
Teddy bear. Uh-oh. So that gets asbestos though. Pick it up. Asbestos is always good. That's expensive too. Another teddy bear. Don't forget to every once in a while check that spot I showed you for bobbleheads. You
It's
can get
hard
that
work
later
making
on.
a living out
I check that spot right up. About twice a day. Usually get the bobblehead.
Welcome, friend. If you're here to sign up, you've come to the right place.
No, just you. You're the one that uses all the drugs. You got the ghoul. Isn't he on a lot of drugs? Yeah, slipped it in and out. He's sleeping right now. He's good. People don't, yeah, people don't like getting killed. No. So basically, you're saying somebody on meth. Meth heads are probably just about as close as you can get to a feral ghoul. Feral Ghoul is about as close as you get to a meth head.
Clean up this, fix that. It never seems to end.
No, but it's strung out. I was in my 20s. I'd have about 6 or 8 beer. I'd turn fucking feral. Let's see if there's some cute girls around. Yeah, those were the days. Now I have about that many beer and I just want to go to bed. I gotta take a picture down here in Newport. Lots of people that don't live too long. I think I might have heard of that somewhere. That almost sounds familiar. Yeah, I don't know why people just can't smoke a little weed, have a beer once in a while, and be happy. You don't need to take something to see God. You'll see God in one day. You don't need to see him fucking tripping out an alley. I'm just glad. I couldn't stand their, I couldn't stand their fucking hair. The fucking hair falling. I like that Zealot armor that you can get from the for doing those quests down there with the Atom Men, the Atoms, or the Atom cult. You get the black armor, looks like it has studs in it. It's called Zealous. I like that armor. That was cool. Oh, they couldn't. I couldn't see how they could. I don't even know why they would. They would probably make more money. It'd probably be cheaper, and they'd make more money remastering Fallout 3 in New Vegas. I don't know why they haven't taken advantage of it. I'm not talking about me because I didn't play it when they came out, but the fan base, whether you want to admit or not, the fan base is huge for those. So
Even just a mist
you
makes a
remastered them,
difference.
it's people are going to buy them. It's just that simple. I don't know how you could remaster the first two. You clean some little things up, but you wouldn't really be able to turn the game into this. But you could clean some stuff up, maybe make some of the pictures look more better. Like when you they have like those little square boxes and shows you the players' icons or their faces. That could get cleaned up. Because it's pretty hard to do one of those. That's like trying to take the original Final Fantasy 1 and 2 and trying to turn it into what they're playing today. You just can't do that. It won't work. Yeah, you can just remaster. No, no, I know they clean shit up, but you're not gonna load it up and it's gonna look like Final Fantasy 2000. going to look like a nice cleaned up version of the old Pixel game. Because what more can you do? Can't tear it all down, or else it wouldn't. I used to like those black wizards in Final Fantasy 1 and 2, the Dark Wizards. They look cool. Huh. There was a legendary jewel at Lakeside Cabins. It's very not, not too often. How it moves? You get a cowfish? Ooh. Well, yeah, they do give a little bit of a fight. Kind of remind me of a rock bats. I used to be very disappointed when I catch those when I was young. I'd be like thinking I got something decent, pull it out, sunfish. Wow. Yeah, I didn't really care for that. I'm not sure. I think you kill a bunch of things coming up. Might be a bunch. That Vampire Diaries or whatever it's called, that was a really well made movie. I might have to say that is. There's a lot of other ones with Christopher Christopher Lee. I don't like those type of movies that you guys watch. I watch I like the traditional vampires. I liked the Bram Stoker one wasn't bad, but I liked the interview better. And the other ones would just be one actor's named Christopher Lee. He was the main vampire when I was a kid in the movies. Christopher Lee. You know Star Wars? They have that the old guy what looks dressed up like a Nazi on the death or on the destroyer, and he looks like he's Vader's boss. you remember that in Star Wars, the very first one? He seems like he's Vader's boss at the beginning. That's Christopher Lee. They really, 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 really wanted him to play the part. I guess he didn't want it at first. He didn't want to play that, and they eventually got him to do it. He's like the famous vampire Dracula actor. But yeah, it's Grand Moff Token or Talkin or whatever. That's the name of the guy. But yeah, when you watch Star Wars at the beginning, and the guy that's wearing the gray Nazi-looking uniform, and he's an older-looking guy, he's giving Darth Vader all the instructions on what to do. That's Christopher Lee. Yeah, so that is. No, no, he's he's the old guy that tells Vader to stop doing it. He's like, "That's enough," and then Vader stops. He's like, "By your command" or whatever. I don't know. Vader just says, "Yeah," or whatever. Because that guy was higher ranked than Vader at the time. But yeah, not the guy getting choked. The guy that tells Vader to knock it off. So it kind of gave me the impression that's not the first time that guy saw Vader do that to somebody. But he was watching at first. Everybody was watching. They're like, "That'd be cool." I haven't seen the. No, no, I'm talking about the original Star Wars. The very, very first one that ever came out, just called Star Wars. You were close. You were the back. Go back to where the guys get Vader's choking the guy on the spaceship. That's the part where you'll see the guy who's like Vader's boss. And I don't know by rank, but he seems to be Vader's boss. He tells Lord Vader to stop. Stop doing what you're doing, and he doesn't say it like he's begging. He sounds like a boss. He sounds angry at him, like stop it. And Vader's like immediately stops. Well, the guy that is like you can tell on the ship right away. He's higher rank than Vader. That's Christopher Lee, the most famous, the second most famous person to play Dracula. The most famous is that Bela Lugosi back in Black and White days. You know when Abbott Costello, and I don't know if you've ever seen Abbott Costello meet Dracula. Well, that's Bela. That's the. Oh yeah, I forgot about them. They were cool. I never beat any of them, but they were cool. Can't remember any of them. I just remember the first, the second, the third one that came out. I played those three, I think, and that was about it. Yeah, the one thing I'm shocked, and a lot of other people are shocked. I'm shocked that PlayStation doesn't seem to give a fuck about making boxing games. I love boxing. I like them if they're like cartoonish, like ponchos, and I like them if they're realistic. They're all that kind of they had on the PlayStation 2 or 3 fight night. They had like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, all of them. It was a pretty good one. I wouldn't want to play it now. It's too outdated, but it was. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, that might have been the one. I had a lot of fun with them. I wasn't anybody that could go online and wipe anybody out. No way, but I had no problem beating the computer. That's about it. They'll eventually make AI much better. It's already gotten better over the years, but those liberators are really smart when it does it. They're about the only ones that are that smart in this shit. You toss a grenade and little fuckers are fucking gone by the time it hits the ground. Little bastards. That's the end of them. Talking about the liberators. They were made in China. Yeah, I gotta go to public world to get 10 mutated enemies. The mutated event's coming in 30 seconds. I save my refreshes for daily ops. They have a daily op for that. A weekly, that's going to use it. I probably have an awful lot of rerolls. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, karma, man. It's all karma. This wild carrot I just spawned in front of a wild carrot flower. I don't know anything that I use that for. Just walk by it. Even at low levels of it. What the hell you use it for?
Pleasant greetings. Please gather at the Tranquility Sanctum for today's guided meditation, taking you on a spiritual journey toward transcendence. We will begin
I hate when
shortly.
people start the quest before there's people here. Start the event before there's like people.
And remember, your generous enrollment donations make this spiritual journey possible. Are you ready? Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Inhale. 2, 3. Hold. 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Good. And repeat. Let the spiritual incense fill your lungs. Imagine your path to enlightenment as 3 transcendent pillars rising toward the sky.
That guy really shouldn't have started this. He started it when there was only 2 people here. I think there's a couple more now. But
Imagine orbs of sublime energy around
starting it
you.
doesn't.
Reach out and gather them.
It's in a good before everybody's ready isn't good. It's just a bad move.
This
If
is
you
how
think
we
it's going to
will
be
attain
make the game go
transcendence.
quicker, it won't. So sometimes you fucking made it so that we failed the event.
As you build your pillars of transcendence, you may find yourself surrounded by
There's like 10
discord.
mutated enemies.
Sometimes the discordant forces prove to be too difficult to keep out, and your pillars of transcendence may falter. Take solace, for the holistic light shines bright when you need it the most. Bathe in its glow until you feel it reinvigorate your pillars. Now that you have everything visualized, I will begin a series of positive affirmations while you act to achieve transcendence. Imagine you are floating along in a cloud of pure emotional bliss. If the cloud is mauve-colored, chant a calming phrase until it is not. The outside world has no meaning while you focus on your inner self.
Glitch somewhere into another spot. And
Maintain a sense of tranquility. Push aside any internal strife. It's important to transcend your physical boundaries while at peace with yourself. You're feeling so relaxed right now.
why was this place like shooting in the same area I'm in? And, like, what the fuck's your problem? It's like, oh, there's a giant map to go to, and he's right beside me shooting. It's like, what's wrong with you? I really detest that when people do that. They come to the exact same spot you are to shoot when there's all these areas to go to.
Leave them behind you.
And it's like, why do you got to stand right beside me and take my kills?
Ritual existence.
Like, there's like a open space and lots of spots to go and kill. No. Every once in a while I jump up in this guy's face when he's trying to shoot.
And let it flow into the pillars. Let the warmth it provides guide your spirit toward a new plane of existence beyond the physical. sublime energies surround you. Embrace it. Feed it into your pillars and allow it to lead you along your path to transcendental bliss.
You still fishing, dude? Which where? He's a hunter now. He's a James the Hunter. Yeah, next. I should find toxic water to be my go-to for getting good rides. I'm talking about you drink the water to make the meter go up. I guess everything's green. I think so. I don't. Oh, no, I am right in the middle of doing shit here. It's like I'm right in the middle of making a sandwich. I'm right in the middle of making a sandwich, and like I need you to come over to my house for 45 minutes, and then when I come back, the fucking dog ate my sandwich, and I never even got to fucking finish making it. All that hard work too. All I had to do was just fucking maybe put an olive on top and the toothpick, and I had to rush over because I thought there was a fire, and all you wanted to do was show me this new fucking shirt you got at Walmart. Oh, it's Zelda. It's Zelda. Remember the game Zelda? Yeah, I like Zelda, to be honest with you. I like Zelda quite a bit. Back in the day, it was fun. Zelda. Oh, I can't remember which one, because there were so many. But it would have been one of the first couple. Not when they started getting really cool with the graphics. Back in the pixel days. Probably one of the originals. I don't remember the I don't remember the names of them. No, I think everyone has a castle, doesn't it? I don't know, but it'd be the first two or three I had my hands on because that was the big game at the time. Everybody was playing it. There was nothing more popular, really. It was a big game at the time. And my mom used to go. My mom and her friend, they used to leave their husbands at home and go to Florida every winter for like a week. My mom and her best friend. So my mom used to come home and she'd have because it'd be dirt cheap buying it in the States. So she'd come home about 10 fucking video games for me of whatever system I had at the time, except for PlayStation. She didn't get me anything then. There was a time where that was all there was to do. Log on, do your dailies, and then after that, do your dailies from Davenport, Crater, and Foundation. There was a bunch of to do. This day. Yup. Bunch of chopped up chum people all over the excuse me, everybody. Fucking binary. Heat bait. From what? Oh,
Welcome,
you can solo
friend.
those.
If you're here to sign up, you've come to the right place.
That's a good one for.
Hey, volunteer. If you need supplies, Bob's got you covered. With smarts and a little luck, you'll do just fine out there. That overseer lady said more people would.
Yeah, you ever see that video? You kind of reminded me. You ever see that video of the guy? He starts off in the 70s and he runs into the fucking door like you're talking about, and he gets in, and he just laughs it off, and then it shows you him do the same thing, dressed up different in the 80s. Then he gets mad and growls at the door, and then in the night he does the same thing, and it shows you him doing it in the 90s, and then he's rubs his shoulder and looks angry, and then it shows you him doing the 2000s, the last one. He runs into the door like you're talking about. He falls on the ground, does a dramatic twirl, like he's in total agony, but it's all dramatic. You can tell he's overdoing it. And then he takes a selfie, and then it says 2000s. So from the beginning to brushing it off to the bottom one where you're like over, oh my god, it hurts. Then take a picture to post it on social media. Ran into the door. Just before the sun comes up. You never knows. No, it doesn't. I've had that given to me many times. Disappointment look. Yep. I know what that looks like. You almost get used to it, but you still feel a little bad, but not enough to quit doing it. Just bring me a heap of snacks, baby. I'll be right there. You gotta kill the boss. Yeah, that would be a good video for you have that channel James the Gamer, and then you have that for your that video of mine for your trailer. It looked pretty good. Plus, you'd always have the song. I don't know if it would have the same effect. You? Oh, come on, public world. Okay, let's go down James World. I was looking, I was like, is that James down there? What would he be doing down there? And I go down to look, and with my scroll down, go over the character's little yellow dot. That's not James. I thought at first, if that's not James, it's got to be Fuzzball. No, it's me on a fucking public server, and I'm fucking too stoned to know that. Yeah. Well, excuse me.
This place has a lot of
Yeah, you can go. You know me, man. You go when you gotta go. No fun being get put in the doghouse. Don't want that. Yeah. Yeah, and while you're at it, maybe a couple sentinels would help. Yeah, good old fucking cook. That would be pretty shitty if one night he asks if you have a bunch of stuff and you give it to him, and then the very next day you happen to go down to his camp waiting for him, do whatever, and you look in his fucking vending machine and you see all the stuff he asked you for and he's vending it. Wouldn't that piss you off? That'd piss me right fucking off. So I'd be thinking I'm helping his character. That's what I thought he meant. I didn't think he meant give you stuff that I can put in my own vending machine. That's dirty, man. You can't do that. Mostly if it's something really powerful, like
barrel.
those reflectors or whatever, reflective mods. They must not. They must be still pretty pricey in the vending. Oh, he probably doesn't even remember. Bang! You bet. I haven't even set any of that stuff up hardly at all from last season, the Ghoul season, all the rewards on the season board. Oh, I could do that. Ugh. Now you're going to bed. Oh. I'm still using the original bobber because I like it. Unless it gives a bonus. then I'll use a different bobber. But I don't like it as much. I tried it and I was like, yeah, I like the traditional bobber I had when I was a kid. I'm gonna go back to that one until something better comes out. It should have like a big eyeball. That'd be a good bobber. A big eyeball stump feature. Jesus, James. Were you from Alabama? Mississippi? Down there, fucking. I guess that's how they fish down there. Jesus. Yeah, that's been done. Throw a bunch of fucking dynamite in the water and fish are dead, floating on top, and scoop them up. I'm sure there's quite a bit of fish in pieces, though. Some of them would be fish pieces, fish bites, fish bits. Oh, I'm sure they've done that before. Wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, you can't have dynamite without some fucking idiot blowing themselves up. Yeah, man has blown himself up many times. Doing stupid things. So, have a look. Your application gets like a fucking big red. The stamp comes down with a big red fucking canceled. You're not getting it. Get out of the way, Gutsy. Mr. Gutsy. Lots of hours. Lots of hours tomorrow to get that fish on. Oh no, I'll be on today. I don't think I have anything to do today. Pretty sure. I still haven't seen your camp on a public server yet, but if I do, I'll make sure I go over to it and give it a thumbs up, and I'll record it to show you that I did it. And if you ever see my camp, if you ever see my camp, do the same thing. Fucking record the last little bits. Put it up on your channel. You can see my camp.
When you die, can I harvest you?
Oh yeah, that's whenever you want. Yeah, you'll record it as you walk. When you record the last like 2 minutes or whatever, it'll show you walking up to it and you'll see it's there. And you can pick it up and it's all in video. You want to have a shot of it while it's laying on the ground yet, or on the bench or on the bed. But you, luckily for me, when I was doing the server hopping, I got it in my own world. I was server hopping. What I'd do is I would go to my world, and then I would server hop on a public server a couple times until I felt that my world would be refreshed. And then I'd go back to my world once, and then I'd repeat the process. But I do remember when I got it on my server. How many times do you think I did it? So you asked? Oh, I kind of get a feeling like maybe about two of them. If went up the elevator and checked and it wasn't there, then I'd serve it off on the public one again. Go up there again and check it. If it was empty, nothing there again, then I might do it a third time. Depends if there's no enemies, then that means I'm probably running. So two might be too quick, but three would be the max. You wouldn't have to do one, because you'll probably be running and going up the quick way with the elevator, right? Because if you turn right, you never know. It's just all random. You know, it's just like winning the lottery. You might be that person that wins it. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know how rare you'd call them because nobody sells them. You got a forest green as well. Oh yeah, I had all of them before I had the red. The red was the only one I didn't have. Same with my friend, he had them all too. We were gonna, hey, you can make one of your shelters into like a hospital with nurses and doctors on mannequins. Nope. Like a lot of times I get meat, spoils up with my gruel, and like, oh, that tastes better. Spoiled. Yeah, pretty much, eh? I think they live around 200 years on it. Gruel's food. Yeah, that's 100 years. Wouldn't want to be one. I mean, it'd be nice to see the future and stuff. But that's too much of a choice because you couldn't go in public. You're pretty stuck. Okay, I'm talking about right now. You know, just the way the world is now. It could be pretty tough walking down the street. Even if you had stuff covering your face now, like eventually someone's going to see you. Like, I'm talking about now, not in a flower world. I'm talking about like the world you and I live in. If somebody was a ghoul like that, it'd be pretty tough. And like you get to see the future. You see like 200 years worth of stuff you wouldn't see normally, but at a shitty price. I mean, unless you found another ghoul, you wouldn't be able to like share anything with anybody. You'd just be lonely. Loneliness doesn't take long to kick in. You know, you fucking all by yourself for a couple of months. You're gonna start going crazy. No, add in 200 years. And then if you do make friends, they'll die before you. Just because you're going to live, 200-300 years, and they're going to live, 70 years. I don't imagine humans live much past 70 in the radiation zones. Like, I mean, like in Fallout, I don't know how you could live past Dr. Value and 50. It's just the way the air is. Radiation. I was watching a video the other day on Chernobyl in Russia, that power plant that it's a nuclear power plant that fucking meltdown back in the 80s. And so nobody can live there with the radiation. And so sometimes they'll have people dressed up in those radiation suits and they'll go over and do some filming. And the place is just thriving, healthy. It's healthy and it doesn't look like Fallout monsters, but there's wolves, wild dogs, moose, deer, bears, all kinds of insects you can think of, and they didn't change into anything. They look as normal as normal. And they're all alive and healthy. So, if we blow the world up, James, a lot of the animals are going to survive. We won't. A lot of the animals will. Maybe some of us will, and people that are in those underground bunkers. So don't kid yourself. I'm sure you're well aware. There's lots of those fucking bunkers. Those vaults, like the president, he's got whole cities in there. So if there's a nuclear war, the president is this family. This family. You don't have to worry about him. He'll be dead, but he'll be fine. Yeah, I'm sure you can find the video that I'm talking about. You don't have to look it up. Take now, I'm just talking to you. There's this one where they ask a scientist, a real, true scientist. They tell them all about Fallout and explain everything to them, like the game and all that, and how the world is, and how you survive. And they asked him, how close would that be to reality? He said 0% chance. He basically said if we had that war go off, he's basically saying he would knock us back to the Stone Age. Anybody that lived, you'd be living in fucking filth and caves and ruins and everything that start all over. But he said, like, you just wouldn't be. You just wouldn't be like the game. Like you just wouldn't be strutting along, eating dog food and finding rad-X. You probably wouldn't live too long either. There'd probably be a lot of deformities and shit. It wouldn't be like, definitely wouldn't be like the game. Well, I figured that anyway. I mean, like if a nuke went off, yeah, we would be done. Hey. The only people that would survive would be people like that are really not anywhere close to the action, like at certain pockets of Africa. Well, I don't know, maybe Africa would go too, because there's a lot of fucking bullshit going on. They're shooting missiles at each other right now, Israel and Iran. Israel and Iran, fucking seems every fucking 20 years or 30 years they go to war. Israel always kicks their ass. Fucking Iran fighting back. That's why Israel doesn't want Iran to have nukes. Because one day they'll shoot a nuke at Israel. Then things get serious. The fucking missiles that Iran's shooting now, they're like super outdated. Stuff that they used in the Gulf War. The missiles that Israel uses are brand new from their buddies in the United States. There you go. The United States just loves Israel. Caller of the night, are you? Yeah. No, no fun being in the dog. No fun being in the doghouse. We don't want that happening. Take away, just take away your controller. We don't want that. Well, anyway, happy snoozing. Talk to you sometime tomorrow. All right, adios. Of what? Oh, we trying to go live? Oh, maybe you were looking in your atomic shop. No, you won't get in trouble for that. It'll let you know if you're going to get in trouble. It won't just give you trouble. They changed. They'll give you a thing that says they want you have to take it down. They won't just give you a strike or give you trouble. They'll just tell you to take it down. They kind of mellowed out. Yeah, if you go into the atomic shop, the song will make the video become like that. You can still use your video. You can just I just don't go in the atomic shop myself when I'm going live, so that doesn't affect me. Same with the season. They have some. There's one or two. Yeah, and and I think seasons too. You basically just gotta play the game. You can. I've got tons of videos up where it says copyright because I was in the atomic shop. You don't get in trouble. You just can't make money off of it if you ever have moderation. You can't monetize copyright videos. That's all that's for. Yeah, you won't get. Yeah, so if you ever go to the atomic shop accidentally while you're going live, you don't go, oh no, I got to delete my video. No, don't worry. You'll see what I mean. Because they allow it. If the party that does what you're using, they'll tell YouTube right away that when they filled out their form, like if people are allowed to use it, and then they let people use it because then anytime anybody watches your video, they can make money off of your video, but you don't, because you're using their material. And it's changed quite a bit, where you just don't wake up one day and have a fucking strike. It's like, what? Just for going in the atomic shop? Yeah. They were pretty serious back in the old days with copyright, but now everybody that has the copyright, they let people use it because they make money. I don't mind. She's gonna crash right now. You're still fishing. Yeah, I never got into Fortnite, but that sounds cute. Yeah, I've seen some of the costumes there. They look pretty decent. We can't kill. They got lots of dance moves too. That's why Fallout should have way more. I never played it, but I watched two people, friends play it. One wasn't anything special, but the other guy was really good. He got first place quite a bit. He was just a big Other one that's pretty popular is that guy I told you that played Fortnite, but he wasn't all that great. The other one that he used to play also, and he wasn't all that great. He was just normal. You know that one with the tanks? It's another free one where it's the tanks and there's battleships. You know what I'm talking about? Free game. Was that, dude? Yeah. Well, I've never played that. These years ago, they used to have commercials on YouTube that left and right. Tanks and something it's called. I don't know. I used to watch him and he'd be having battleship battles, the sea battles with a pretty cool. Watch the Dragon Age one. Oh, the one that went woke? Yeah, that's the one I told you they lost billions of dollars. I don't know the name, I just know it's the last Dragon Age one. 2024. They went a little too woke. And lost everything. The game's free to play. A game like that shouldn't go for, like, if it was made properly, it wouldn't be free to play for like at least 3 years. This one's fucking free to play within a couple months. Fucking not bad. Yeah, that wolf is all over TV and movies, and then he started creeping into video games. It's really slow, like a plague. Yeah, it was just bad. Look through the fucking free games. You look at the left, look through the free games. You're gonna win. Well, they got games there too that are shorter, not real long. But the zombie games are fun. Yeah, we've talked about that. You and I talked about those games. We used to. Yes, I had the Christmas one where you're in the shop on Christmas, and then I had the one before that where you're in the mall and there isn't Christmas. The only ones I had, just put the more original, and the more. Like that game is fun, but I prefer like don't get me wrong, I had lots of fun with that, but I prefer zombie games being more strategic. not like giant hordes of mobs and you're fighting them with all these crazy weapons. But kind of like more of a Resident Evil. That's what I like. But Resident Evils went off the path. They didn't go woke. They just kind of like started having less zombies and more different monsters. But, kind of just a zombie. Or else they'd have things that look like zombies, kind of act like zombies, but they're not. I can't remember the name of it, but on my Sega Genesis, I had this, or maybe it was PlayStation One. I had Warcraft. It was really cool, but it wasn't the online version. It wasn't the online version. It was the one before they even had anything on there. Maybe you know that yet. You could be the orcs, the dwarves, or the elves, and I really, really enjoyed it. As a matter of fact, I could probably get it on PlayStation cheaply. Probably wouldn't have a problem buying it for $5. I'm not a platinum hunter. I I don't know. Some games I know that I'm not good enough to get platinum. That's a guarantee. You're like more of a competitive gamer. I play more just for fun. I swear if you get killed, yeah, you're dead. That's the end of your character forever. Yeah, I don't like games like that. Fuck that. Get it. I sometimes get it too much. There's videos on YouTube of people when they get their really high level character on hardcore killed, and the person flips out. Oh fuck! They flip out. Fucking downright.
Oh, don't look the fish in the eye. You lose them that way. Pay no mind to my friend here. He's got a skin condition.
It really seems huge on recent games. My buddy Tiny sure would, but not me.
Oh, don't look the fish in the eye. You lose them that way.
That's not cool. I remember a long time ago, I didn't know what that meant. I saw that MMO. What the hell's that mean? That was a long time ago. Long.
Let all this precious junk all around. What did you do?
Yeah, yeah, I'm not that far behind you anyway. I'm not going to be doing much more other than probably. We'll talk to you later on. Have a good one. Okay, bye. Oh, look at this black. That means I'm going to get a blue screen. That's what that black means. Yeah, that means I'm going to get myself a blue screen any moment. Any moment.
At your service, ma'am. May I be of assistance? Serve and protect. At your service, ma'am. Serve and protect. May I be of assistance?
See that black usually means you're going to be getting to that blue screen. So any moment I'll do something and get into the game. I wonder if fast travel is activated. Let's see. But yeah, when you see those patches of light grass that turns black, it's a good sign you're gonna get fucking blue screen.
Cloudy still? I do miss having a stroll under a starlit sky. Oh, Wesley, if only you weren't such a lazy bird. Might be chewing up his way home from church now.
Shovel. So, fish bits.
Have you been cooking? If I had a nose, I bet it would smell great. With smarts and a little luck, you'll do just fine out there. While you're here, why not grab a stim pack or two?
I think that's going to be it for now. Check this. Where did my daily tap? Let me get there if I got to it. Grab that later. I'll be back. If anybody's there, have a good one. Do take care. That's what James sent me. Oh, that's the card he's talking about. Oh. But